paint your picture perfect segment. This is where we get real. What's Gucci family? Let me start by saying this. I would not be here today if it wasn't for my village. When I see school buses drive by, I often think about my own school days, my own rides to school on the bus. And I often felt lonely. Some kids didn't like me, and then others sided with bullies instead of simply being a friend. And y'all, that rejection stung me. Especially because I didn't ask for it. And it sometimes made me act out. And the hardest part is that the rejection came from members of my own community. There were a lot of times where I felt invisible, like I was in a sunken place. When teachers overlooked me, when I tried to participate in class discussions, I felt erased. I felt like just another black girl to them, but to God, I always knew that I was the apple of his eye. So from rejection led to rebellion, and it became a crutch. I struggled to focus in school, but by the grace of God, I made it through. And let me be clear, I cannot stand bullies to this day, because little bullies grow into become big bullies, and then into full-grown haters. So parents, just hear me on this. Teach your children to treat others as how Jesus would treat them. Okay? What would Jesus do? And then one thing I've learned in life is to keep showing up. No matter how hard it gets, even when it hurts, even when you feel like giving up, just keep showing up, because early in my career, I had to do it all. I had to be my own one-woman crew. Imagine a festival with over 1,000 people, right? You bring your one tripod in hand with a gimbal, and then in the other, you're running around for B-roll, then setting up interviews. But after all that hard work, my contract wasn't renewed. That crushed me. So I had no other choice but to turn lemons into lemonade. Now, if you need a creative director for your production, whether you need a host for an event or ideas for your next event, you can book a discovery call at www.minihatztv.com. And I also want to share some best practices for interviews. So write your questions down ahead of time. Take a timer with you. We'll put a timer on your phone to schedule. Use a script to map out, just so you stay on track during the interview process. So here's what I know. When it comes to using your gifts, you gotta stay on business. Because, no matter what people think, God says you're his regardless. And your gifts has a purpose. So let's not sit and waste on our gifts. And since I'm musically inclined, I've been thinking about picking the violin back up, because I did play for 4 years. And I just been thinking about, I was like, man, I should pick up the violin, or either learn a different instrument, because I have literally played them all, like from the guitar to the violin. Like I've literally done it all. And I'm pretty darn good at it if I keep it up. But yeah, that's not really, I'm good at it, and it could be perfected. So that is another gift I have, is, playing musical instruments and singing and dancing and writing. But basically, don't waste your gift, okay? Like, if you love to read, maybe you might want to be a librarian or something. Or if you like dance, then you might want to be a dance instructor, drop it like it's hot. If your gift is to sing, maybe you want to open up your own your own studio or something. I don't know. Or if you want to, I'm giving y'all some entrepreneur ideas. I would probably say, if you want to be a singer, practice every day. So that's how you can really perfect everything, is just repetition. As you say, as you know, the cliche goes, practice makes perfect. And that, my dear friends, is very true. So I just want to share that and leave that with y'all today. And that's it. That's all. Thank you so much for tuning in on this episode of Paying for Purpose series, where your past don't determine your future, honey. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Peace and love.
Let's show them how we make some lemonade.
This is a mini Hatz TV production.
Yeah.